In this pick a card tarot reading today, we're going to be investigating who will you marry and when will you marry. We're going to use the Rider-Waite-Smith deck to do a connection spread. We're going to have a look at their zodiac sign, any letters that or initials. We're going to have a look at the month that you'll meet and the month that you'll get married. We're going to have a look at the time frame, and we're going to have a look at where you will meet or how you will meet. So if you already know which reading you'd like to go to, we've got 1 to 4. You can use the timestamps below. If not, you can jump to my card meditation. So these are your readings for today. We've got reading 1, 2, 3 and 4. If you already know which reading you want to go to, you can use the timestamps below to go there right now. I am going to do a card selection meditation, just if you want to connect your energy and really make sure you end up at the reading that you're meant to be at. So in a moment, I'm going to ask you to close your eyes, and then when you open your eyes again, you'll be drawn to the reading that's for you. I have made this video because someone asked for it to be made below in the comments, so I'm more than happy to make any videos that you recommend. If you haven't already, then subscribe, give a thumbs up if during the reading it resonates with you, and have a look at my other videos if you'd like to. So we've got reading number 1, 2, 3 and 4. If you just close your eyes and imagine that you're in a nice forest and it's in the middle of summer and you're walking along a footpath and you can hear the birds singing and you can see little bunnies running around and you're just really having a nice time and you're at ease and feeling really peaceful. And as you're walking along, you come to a nice bright light and it makes you feel nice and warm, and you just feel all your worries and everything just float away. Now I want you to slowly open your eyes, and whichever reading that you're drawn towards is the reading that the universe wants you to have today. So we've got reading number 1, 2, 3 and 4. You can now use the timestamps below to jump to your reading. To make this video as accessible as possible, you can add captions, auto-generated. They're about 95% correct. You can slow the video down and you can speed the video up so we work at your pace. You can change the quality of the screen so that you can see the cards, turn it to 1080. You can also add it to a playlist, watch later, or create your own. This is what I do with ASMR videos, and also the timestamps are in the comments below. Welcome to your pick a card tarot reading. This is reading number 1. So this is the one that your energy's been drawn towards today. I have already reset the deck. I do that by dealing it into 4 and then I pull them all back together and give them a good shuffle to open up a brand new energy. It just closes down any energy from a previous reading, just so that we can be certain that the reading that we get now is for you and for this reading. So in this pick a card tarot reading, we're going to be asking who will you marry, when will you meet them, when you will get married, what their zodiac sign is, and what their initials are. And I'll also do a connection spread just to get any further information that the Rider-Waite-Smith deck might want to give us today. So I'll start by splitting the deck into 4. This means the 4 elements, 4 seasons, most importantly 4 angels. 4 angels are surrounding us, keeping us safe, opening up a channel of energy between us and just sending through any messages back and forth, keeping it all nice and safe, keeping us both nice and safe and secure, and just to keep the energy good and up. So if we just take a moment and think about the question, who will I marry? When will I marry them? Where will I meet them? What will their zodiac sign be? What will their initials be? Just really think about all of that. Put out into the universe the things that you hope and dream for as well. That's really important. If you don't put out to the universe what you would like, then how do they know what to provide? So the one I'm being drawn towards is this one. I'm going to start by just laying out a connection spread. This side is you, this side is them, and I'll do a connection down the middle and a future. So your first one is the Six of Pentacles reversed, the Seven of Cups, and the Strength, which is an 8. So we've got 6, 7, 8, which is beautiful. We like to see the numbers in order. We have the Emperor reversed for their side. We have the Six of Swords reversed, and we have the Seven of Wands. I really do see that you are very much in sync, because the Emperor is a 4. They've got a 6, you've got a 6, they've got a 7, you've got a 7. You're really going to be made for each other. You really are going to be made for each other. This is going to be a beautiful marriage. Okay, so on the first level, there's heartache. So both of you would have had previous heartache when you do come together. That may be something that you have in common. You're going to learn how to really trust each other. Also, these two connecting energies are 3s. Numbers are really coming across to me in this. Numbers don't normally stick out to me as much. The angels only make me aware of them when they're important. Numbers seem to be very important in this. And then we have the Hierophant reverse. So it may be an unconventional marriage that you have. It may be an unconventional wedding that you have. It may be like the way you set up your marriage and the way you work together as a couple may not be mainstream, but it works for you, and it's important that you do what you need to do. So, and then I'm going to have a look at the future. We have the Chariot, we have the Queen of Swords reversed, and we have the World reversed. So there could be some delays. I think you're really gonna learn to stand your ground and speak your truth. There may be someone around you who is from their past or from your past who sticks their oar in a bit. There may be a mother-in-law that you might not get on with, but that's kind of what happens with mother-in-laws. I think that's their job in life. The Chariot's brilliant. The World, you know, it's going to take a while for you to get the world on board with you, but once it does, it's going to feel great, because the world's going to turn the other way up and it's going to work for you. It's just going to take a while for you to get everyone on board with what you want. So in this one, I've got months. I've folded them up. I've got 2 months. So I'm going to have a look what month you're going to meet in and what month you're going to get married in. So we're just going to ask the angels, what month will they meet? What month will they get married? If you want to grab a pen and paper and write this down, tuck it away in an envelope and keep it somewhere safe. When it happens, open it and see that this reading was right. So this is the month that you're going to meet. We have March. So you're going to meet in a March, which is in the UK, that's springtime. If you're anywhere else in the world, I don't know what your seasons are, but March is nice beginning of the year. It's also the 3rd month, and we've also got 2 3s already. Oh look, and the Chariot's a 7. Numbers are really sticking out to me, and the Hierophant's a 5. So this is going to really progress really well and really nicely. My angels are just telling me that the numbers in this are really important. That this is going to be a marriage that is for life, or meant to be for life. Okay, so the month you're going to get married is July. That'll be the month that you get married. It may be quick. You may meet them in March and just know they're the one and get married in the July. You may meet them in a March and then like get married however further down the line. So I'm going to have a look at the years. So I've done the years by within the next 12 months when you're actually going to get married, or when they're going to propose to you, or like that. Not when you meet. You're not going to meet them this time. This is when they're going to show their intention. So I think we should just call this the date when you're going to get married from today. So when will they get married? So that'll be within 4 years from now. So within 4 years from now, you're going to meet someone in the March, and then you're going to get married. Within 4, you may already have met them or anything, but within 4 years in July, you're going to be getting married. Write that down. Take note of it. Put it in a notebook. See when it happens. look in that notebook, look in that envelope, open it up, have a look, see if it's right. It will be right. I believe this is going to be right. So where are you going to meet them? This is what we all want to know. Where are we going to meet them? So we just want the angels just to let us know, where will they meet? It's going to be a chance meeting. You're not going to be expecting to meet them. So with that, that could be, you're going to be on a bus, or you could be on a train, you could be on an airplane, you could be walking down the street. It could just be someone completely random. They're not going to be connected to anyone that you know, or they might be. And when you meet, there's going to be, you get to know each other, and there's an instant spark, there's an instant connection. You're going to realise that you share a lot in common. You're just going to be sharing a lot of in common. You're going to get to know each other, and you're going to get together really well. It's going to be an action. You're both going to know what you want. You're both going to be at the beginning of a brand new journey with each other. So if we look at the cards a little bit more, on your side we have the 6 of Pentacles reversed, which is about being reckless with money. So you've got to be a little bit more careful with money, but then it may be the heartache and the pain that you've been through that you then go out and you spend money on things that you shouldn't really do, or you spend more money than you should. We have the Emperor reversed, so they're going to be rebelling, they're going to be a bit immature when you first meet. So this may also be a reaction to the heartache that they're going through. When you meet, you're going to be combining your resources, which is the 3 of Pentacles. It's all about teamwork, success, deciding to work towards something. You've got the 7 of Cups, which is all about dreams and desires and passions and having what you want. And you're going to feel like they really have a lot to offer you. The 6 of Swords is just letting me know they're going to have to put their all in. To begin with, they're only going to be a bit half-hearted. They're going to be a bit, you're going to know they're the one. You absolutely are going to know they're the one. They're going to be a little bit more timid about it. They're going to, when you message them, they might not message you back straight away. When you arrange things with them, they may be just being really cautious. But then I think that's all about the heartache and the betrayal that they've been through, and it's to begin with. I can't tell you too much about that, because you need to get to know that once you get to know them. And then you have the strength. You're going to have the strength to lead them forward, and the Chariot backs that up. At the beginning of your future, the Chariot is really going to come in and really help you lead them. You're going to have the strength to lead them out of everything they need. And they're going to have the courage. We've got the 7 of Wands, so they're going to have the courage. They're going to have to really trust you. They've been through testing times. They're going to be learning to stand on their feet and stand on their ground a bit more. If they've got an awkward mum, which I think they probably have, they've got an awkward female in their life, you're going to be teaching them. They're female who's around them, who's in their life, who's in their family, or who's a close friend, is going to be saying, I don't want you to get hurt how you did. And they're really going to have to stand up and say, no, this is what I want. I think this is where the unconventional wedding marriage setup isn't going to please everyone. The world, it isn't going to please everyone. It isn't going to please this person, but it's going to please you both. And you both just really have to go for it. And it's going to be magical. It's going to be wonderful. I'm really getting a really strong sense about this. So it's going to be a chance meeting. So it could be any kind of chance meeting. It could be randomly on the internet. It could be randomly in life. There's not going to be an introduction. There's not going to be anything like that. It's just going to be the universe bringing you together at the right time. So I'm going to have a look at their Zodiac sign and see what we can get from that. So we have Aries. And on the back we have courageous. They're going to have courage. They really are going to have courage. They're going to be quite direct with you. They're going to be passionate. They're a fire sign. So they're going to be really passionate. Once you get past you having to lead the way, you having to take the reins, once you get past that, you're going to have a really lovely relationship. You really are. They're just going to be really there for you. So I'm going to have a look at any important letters or initials that we need for this. Oh, one jumped out. So we have a T, an L, and a D. So again, write that down on your bit of paper. Put that bit of paper in an envelope and tuck it away somewhere. Come back to this when you get married in July, within 4 years. When you meet them in March, you may have met them this year, possibly. These things do take time. I don't know. You may meet them March next year, but you're going to meet them in March time. So that's all I'm going to do on this reading today. I'll leave you with that. Write it down, keep it, put it away, and we'll see what happens. I would love it if you came back within 4 years on July and tell me that you get married, because that'd be fantastic. That'd be fantastic too. That would make my dreams come true, and I'll be very happy for you. This is going to be a happy union. So I'm going to wrap you in a protective bubble so that your angels can take you on your way and my angels can take me safely on my way. I'm going to close the energy right down between us. You've received your message. You've been given your message from the universe. I hope this makes you feel better. I hope you've taken something positive from this. If you haven't already, then please do subscribe. Give me a thumbs up if this resonates with you in any way. And thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Personal readings are available on my website, hopetarot-daily.co.uk. Welcome to your Pick a Card Tarot reading. Your energy's been drawn to reading number 2. So in this Pick a Card Tarot reading, we are asking, who will you marry? When will you where will you meet them? When will you get married? We're going to look at their initials and their zodiac sign. These are all the important questions that we want. So I have already reset the deck. I do that by dealing them into 4, and then I bring them back together and give them a good old shuffle. I like to close down the energy from the previous reading. I think it's really important for me personally. So I'm going to start by splitting the deck into 4. This means 4 seasons, 4 elements, and most importantly, 4 angels. 4 angels are surrounding us, offering us a circle of protection so that the universe can flow the energy between me, you, the message, the tarot cards and the information that you need today, and just keep us nice and safe and secure. So let's really open up, really think about who will you marry, when will you marry, what you want. Now is the time to put out into the universe what you would like, because if you don't put it out to the universe doesn't know what to bring you. So my energy's been drawn towards this one. I'm going to do a connection spread, and then I have the month you will meet, the month you will marry, the year, within a year's how long it will be, where you will meet or how you'll meet, and then zodiac signs and initials. So this side's you, this side's them, and then connecting down the middle. So for you, we've got the 4 of Pentacles, the King of Cups reversed, and the Empress. The Moon for them, the 2 of Pentacles for them, and the 7 of Swords for them. Connecting energy is the Knight of Pentacles reversed, the 6 of Cups reversed, and the 8 of Swords reversed. And then your future cards are the Tower, the 4 of Cups reversed, and the Knight of Wands reversed. So your energy and their energy on this row is about, you're all about the 4 of Pentacles, which is about money and security, making sure your needs are met, investing, holding on to your money. You don't just spend your money out. They they're going to be in a confusing time for themselves. They're going to be having a lot of inner fears and worry. I think they've probably been through in a relationship before where someone has cheated on them, so they're going to be quite worried about that. We have the Knight of Pentacles reversed, which is about they're going to be timid, and you're both going to need new approaches. I think you're going to be quite shy. You're going to be not wanting to do new things. You don't really want to spend the money. You don't really want to explore new things. You're quite happy where you are. You're quite happy doing what you do. They're going to be quite confused. They're going to be having a lot of inner fears. I think they're going to be going for quite a stressful time when you meet them, because you're both going to need a brand new approach. You're going to have to put yourself out there a bit more and let go of control a little bit, and they're going to really have to rein their anxiety and their fears in a bit. So you're both going to have to take a new approach. We have the King of Cups on your side, which is reversed, and that is about there's going to be something you're going to keep from them. You're not going to be completely honest about something. It may be that you both keep the relationship secret from someone in your past, because the Six of Cups is about living in the past and self-delusion. So there may be something in your past or in their past, or something about the past that you don't want to be honest about, or you don't want to be honest about the relationship to someone from your past. It's just going to be something overhanging. So then we have the Two of Pentacles on their side, which is going to be about balancing and juggling and resourcefulness. I think they're going to help you find the way through that. Whoever it is you can't be honest with, whatever issue that is, they're going to really help you through it, and by helping you through it, it's going to help them through their anxiety. So then we have the Empress, which is absolutely wonderful. You want to see that in a marriage spread. It's all about growth, fulfillment, well-being, motherhood, nurturing. It's everything you would want it to be. And then we have the Seven of Swords on their side. They're going to be really protective over you. They're going to be protecting everything that you have together. If you become pregnant in the future, they're going to be so protective and loyal over you. They're really going to be putting everything away so that you both keep what you've got, so that they're going to be going out and bringing things home and keeping it secure and safe. They're not going to let anyone do anything nasty to you both. So then we have the Eight of Swords reversed, which can be about isolation and feeling trapped. You may at some point in your relationship, they may be so like protective over what you both have that you feel quite trapped by it. So we have the Tower in your future as a couple. We have the Tower, which is all about breaking down beliefs that you've had before. So maybe whoever it is that you've had to lie about, or you feel you can't be completely honest about, you are going to gain that with the Empress. She's going to really help you come forward. Your partner is going to really help you come forward. It's going to break down the beliefs and something from the past. You're going to let go of whatever it is that's hanging over you. You're just going to let go of it. And then we have the Four of Cups reversed, which is all about slipping into a bit of self-pity, and you have to really, as a couple, you're going to go on a journey where you leave everything behind, or you leave whatever it was that you were stood on behind. You're going to create a brand new life for yourself, but you've got to be very careful not to feel sorry for yourself. Look at what you have got rather than what you haven't got. You can turn this around. I'm a firm believer that the tarot just predicts what could happen, and it gives you the insight and the ability so that you can turn it around and make it better. And that's what it's doing. It's just saying you may experience, you may get everything you want and then think, oh, hang on, this isn't the paradise I thought it was going to be. This isn't actually happy ever after. Marriage takes time. It takes work. It will always do that. And then we have the Knight of Wands, which can be about travel problems and just being indecisive when he's reversed. So I think as a couple, you may plan a holiday, or you may plan to go in one direction, and you're just going to have to rethink it, and it's fine. It's fine to do that. It's nothing that you both can't cope with. You've both got the strength and the ability to work together as a team. I think this is going to be quite a good union. So in this one, I have months. I'm going to pull out the months. I'm going to pull out the month that you're going to meet and the month that you're going to get married. In here I've got 2 of each months written on bits of paper. So let's see what we get. So this is the month that you're going to meet. We have February. So you may want to grab a pen and paper so you write this down. If you do write it down, put it in an envelope, tuck it out of the way, and then when you get married, have a look at that envelope and see that this is correct. So let's see, what month are you going to get married? We've got 2. There we go. So we've got this one. You're going to get married in May. So that's a nice month to get married in. Okay, so this is the timing. So within how many years is this going to happen? When will you get married? How long are you going to have to wait? Within the next 3 years. Within the next 3 years, you're going to be getting married in May. That's kind of really magical. Very magical. So you may meet them in February and then very quickly know that you're meant to be together and get married straight away. You may meet them in February the year before or 2 years before. If you're already with a current partner and you met them in February, then I'd stick with them, because within 3 years in May you could be getting married. So we're going to look at their zodiac sign. We have Aries, and that is courageous on the back. So Aries is a fire sign. They're passionate, they've got a bit of a quick temper, but they're quite direct, so you'll always know where you stand. At the beginning, when they're quite confused and they've got their inner fears, they're going to be honest about it. They will be honest about it, and they're going to honestly protect you. This relationship is going to be protected. It's not going to be the easiest of unions and the easiest of journeys that you go on, but you are the Empress. You're going to really do everything and nurture. It's really going to change you as a person. It's going to bring out all the good things that haven't yet come out. You're going to find things about yourself that you haven't known yet. So I'm going to pull some letters to see what their initials are going to be. Oh, one jumped out. Oh, we've got quite a few. So we have an L. So write this down on your bit of paper. We have an X. We have a G. And a Z or a Z, depending on where you are. And an F. So write that down. So an F, a Z, an L, a G, and an X, an Aries, within 3 years in May, and you'll meet in a February. And I'm now going to pull where you're going to meet. So where are they going to meet? Where are they going to first get together? When are they going to make contact? When are they going to be beginning a relationship, and how? So you're going to meet at work. Either your place of work, their place of work, or maybe you work together. Maybe a work event, anything to do with your work, their work. So when you're at work or they're at work, look for an Aries, look for these letters. If any of this already resonates with you, let me know in the comments below. If you haven't already, then subscribe. I'm going to end the reading here because I think we've got all the information that we need. So write it down, keep it, come back to it. So I'm going to wrap you in a protective bubble so that your angels can take you on your way. My angels can take me on my way. We've closed the energy safely and securely between us. If you haven't already, then subscribe. Thank you very much for watching today, and I will see you again soon. Personal readings are available on my website, hopetarot-daily.co.uk. Welcome to your Pick a Card Tarot reading number 3. This is one your energy was drawn towards today. In this Pick a Card Tarot reading, we're going to be asking the question, who will you marry? When will you marry them? How will you meet them? So I'm going to look at the month that you'll meet and the month that you're going to get married, the time frame in which this is going to happen, where and or how are you going to meet, their zodiac sign, and any initials that are important. I'm going to do a connection spread with the Rider-Waite deck. So let's see what information the universe wants to give us today for you. I've already reset the deck. I do that by dealing it into 4 and then pulling it back together and giving it a good old shuffle. I like to close down the energy of any previous reading I've done and open up a brand new energy for the new reading. So I'm going to split the deck into 4. This means 4 elements, 4 seasons, most importantly 4 angels surrounding us today, offering us a circle of protection so that we can explore and delve into this question and keep the energies flowing nice and safe and secure between us. At the end I will do a closing down ritual as well. So if we just think about what you hope and dream for, who you hope you might marry, now is the time to really put that energy out into the universe about what you would like. And if you don't put this out to the universe, how does the universe know how to bring it to you? So I'm going to really think about what we hope, and this is the one I've been drawn towards. I'm going to do a quick connection spread and then we will dive in to all the different elements. So this side's you, this side's them. You have the 4 of Swords, Justice, and the 6 of Cups reversed. They have the Empress, the Magician reversed, and the King of Swords. Your connection energy for each layer of your relationship is the Page of Cups, the 9 of Cups reversed, and the Queen of Pentacles. And then your future together, you have the Queen of Cups reversed, the Emperor reversed, and the 4 of Pentacles. So at the beginning of your relationship, you're going to have been withdrawn, you're going to be contemplating where to go next. You may have had something happen in life or something that you feel like you need to prepare for. You're going to be really preparing yourself and ready to go into a relationship. They're going to be the Empress, so they've got the Empress energy about them. They've got the inner wisdom and the well-being and the growth and fulfillment. That's the way that you're going to go together, and you're going to be really ready and prepared for it. There's going to be some kind of justice, and then we have the Magician reversed, which is about they're going to lose confidence in you in some way. Maybe the way that you've withdrawn, maybe that will make them think that you don't particularly like them that much, but it's going to be okay. You're going to work it out. The Justice card is all about balance and karma, and if you're going through a legal situation, that's going to be sorted out. Maybe it's something you go through as a couple, I don't know, but it is kind of that karma is going to go your way. It's going to bring you together. You have the 6 of Cups, which can be about living in the past when it's reversed, so maybe you know them from your past, I don't know. And we have the King of Swords on their side, which is about wise counsel, professional, and everything. I think they're going to be a very, very positive influence in your life. So on the beginning layer, we have the Page of Cups, which is about wonderful news, imagination, creativity. So that marries in with the Empress, because the Empress really does like growth and creativity and nurturing and bringing things together. And then we have the Nine of Cups, which can be quite superficial, but then I think that ties in with they lose their confidence in whether you like them or not, or what your motives are. So I think when you first meet, it's going to go okay, and then you might have a little bit of a blip, but that's fine. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles, who's clever with money, practical and business sense. You've got the ability together to bring something from your past into the future and make money from it, and that's going to be key. And then we have the Queen of Cups, your relationship as a couple. We have the Queen of Cups reversed, which means some kind of mistrust. There's going to be some kind of mistrust with someone around you. Someone around you is going to judge you as a couple. They're not going to be very forthcoming with you as a couple. They're going to have to take some time, and they may also have a male that's backing them up on that opinion. You're going to have to rebel against people's opinions and thoughts. Maybe they're going to think that you shouldn't be marrying them, maybe whatever that's to do with them. That's going to be early on in your relationship, in your marriage. You're just going to work together. And we've got the Queen of Pentacles in your future, and we've got the Four of Pentacles, which is about your needs being met. You're going to invest the things that you earned from the past, whatever it is from your past, that they're going to help you turn into a business. You're going to really be rewarded from that. You're going to be given a firm foundation for that. You're going to be holding on to your money. You're going to be investing it wisely. Your investments and savings will go very, very well. These two will show up in the end. I wouldn't take no notice of them. They don't know what they're talking about. They may be older than you. They may think they're wiser than you, but this person's quite a wise person. They've got the Empress and they've got the King of Swords. They've got a lot to give you, and whatever injustice that's happened to you in the past that you won, or anything like that, anything that's unresolved in your life, they're going to help you resolve it. You're going to be in quiet contemplation when you meet. It's going to be a really nice relationship. It really is. So I'm going to have a look at what month you're going to meet and what month you're going to get married. So first of all, we're going to have a look at what month you're going to meet. So I have 2 months of every month written in here. So you're going to meet in a January. Well, that makes sense. If you're going to be in quiet contemplation, everyone's having downtime in January. So that makes a lot of sense. So what month will they get married? July. It's going to be a July wedding. How beautiful. In England, it's summer in July. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the season will be in your country. Maybe you could let me know in the comments below. I find that everything like that really fascinating. So this is the time frame that you'll get married. So in what time frame from today will they get married? The day that they are watching this reading. +5 years. It's quite a long way off marriage, but you might meet them sooner. So you're going to meet them in a January. That could be January and then you get married in July, but you could meet them next January. You could meet them January after some point, but you're finally going to get married. It may take a while, but you're finally going to get married in July, 5 years from now. I wouldn't worry about that. These things take time. If it's worth waiting for, it's worth waiting for. Now I'm going to pull where you're going to meet and how you're going to meet, where or how. So let's have a look. In a coffee shop, so that could be a shopping mall, a coffee shop, a bookshop, somewhere that people come together in the daytime that doesn't involve bars or anything like that. So if you have your normal coffee shop that you go to every day or once a week, or if you have a normal like shop that you go and pick up lunch or anything like clock who's around, especially if you're in January and you're feeling quite quiet. Clock who's trying to make eye contact with you. If you're currently in a relationship and you met in January, let me know if that was in a coffee shop. So I'm going to have a look at their zodiac sign. What zodiac sign are they? Pisces. And on the back we have intuitive, which backs up the Empress, to be honest. So Pisces are quite creative and sensitive, which backs up on their side really how they're going to take your relationship. They're a water sign. So yeah, write this down, get a pen and paper, write it down, put it in an envelope or put it in a notebook and look back on it, come back to it and let me know. If this happens, let me know. When this happens, let me know. So I'm going to have a look at any initials that are important. So there's 1, which is a H. And we have a D. So we have a H and a D, and they're going to be a Pisces, or it may be a D and a H, or it may be something important with their job. You're going to meet in a coffee shop or some kind of cafe or somewhere where you pick up your lunch, somewhere that you visit quite often, somewhere that you like to go and be quiet in January. How spooky is that? You're going to be in quiet contemplation in January in some kind of coffee shop or bookshop or somewhere that you're going to be quiet on your own, and you're going to meet them. And then you'll be married in July and they're going to be Pisces. How magical. So I'm going to end this reading here because you've got a lot to look forward to in your future. You're going to have a lovely marriage. You really are. You can have people who aren't quite with it, but they will. You just got to ignore them and get on with it. Their opinions don't matter. They're not living your life. You are. So I'm going to wrap you in a protective bubble so that your angels can take you on your way and my angels can take me on my way. And it just closing the energy down between us. So I'd like to thank you for watching and I will see you again soon. Personal readings are available on my website, hopetarot-daily.co.uk. Welcome to your Pick a Card Tarot reading number 4. Today's question is, who will you marry? When will you marry? When will you meet them? What zodiac sign are they? Any initials that mean anything? So I've already reset the deck, and I do that by dealing the cards into 4. I deal the cards into 4 so that I can just close down the energy that was open in a previous reading, and then I can open up a brand new energy between us now. It's something I do between all my readings all the time. It's just my habit and the way that I personally work. So I'm going to split the deck into 4. This means 4 elements, 4 seasons. Most importantly, 4 angels. 4 angels are surrounding us, offering us a circle of protection so that your energy and my energy and the universe and the tarot cards and everything can just connect together and flow nicely, nice and secure. So I really want you to think about who will you marry, when will you marry, what will they be like, and really like anything that you want to put out to the universe. Now is the time to do it. The universe doesn't know what to deliver for you if you don't tell it what you want. So let's just really think about the question, think about your hopes, dreams and desires. I've been drawn towards this pile of cards. I'm going to do a connecting relationship spread, and then I've got the month, the time frame, where or how, and the zodiac signs and letters to get as much detail as we can. So this is your energy, the Lovers. We have the Five of Wands reversed, and we have the Nine of Wands reversed. Their energy is the Page of Cups reversed, the Queen of Swords reversed, the Queen of Pentacles reversed. So this is always yours. This is always them. So on your first level, you have the Ten of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. You've got quite a lot of wands in this spread. So wands mean career and enterprise. You may like work on something together. Wands also mean fire signs as well. So I'm going to do 3 cards for your future as a relationship, as a marriage. You have the Wheel of Fortune, beautiful. We have the Knight of Pentacles reversed, and we have the Eight of Cups. So this is your marriage as a married couple. Your future as a married couple. So if we just take a moment to have a look at the spread, and then I will pull the other things. So we have the Lovers on your side, which is absolutely lovely. It's all about rekindled love, choices, making sound decisions. The universe is going to have a lot to offer for you. And we have the Page of Cups reversed, which can mean they're quite idle, they've been quite lazy up until this point in looking for love, and you just may be slightly more ready for the future than what they are. I think you're going to be more of a driven person. That's what I see at the moment. Then we have the Nine of Wands on the Ten of Wands on that, so that's about determination and heavy workload and a drive and ambition. I think you're going to have a lot more ambition than what they will, but I think you're going to drag them forward. So then on your side, for the next level up, we have the Five of Swords reversed, which is just highlighting there's going to be problems. This isn't going to be an easy relationship. It's not going to be easy to get into straight away. But then your connecting energy is the Ace of Swords, which is about path to success and the strength of will. You're going to have the strength of will to know that this is the person you want to be with. You're going to have the Queen of Swords on their side, and they're reversed, and they're quite vindictive and malicious. And you've also got the Queen of Pentacles on their side as well, reversed, which means untrustworthy. So I think they have exes who are slightly unhinged. I don't like to say that. I'm just saying what I see. I think they're going to have exes in the background, or family members or friends, some kind of female people monitoring their social media, taking too much interest, trying to take this off course, and you're going to be really feeling the brunt of it. The Ace of Swords is letting you know that together you have the way of getting through it. You will get through it. It's not going to be the easiest. You've got the ambition to drive it forward. It's not going to be the easiest relationship because of these two troublemakers. They are going to be troublemakers. They're not going to win. You're still going to get married. It's going to be fine. They're not going to get what they want. Whatever it is they want, I don't know. You have the Nine of Wands reversed on your side. So that's about being inflexible, maybe needing a new approach. You may have to, instead of fighting back at them, you're going to have to find a way of dealing with them, maybe ignoring them, maybe like being fake nice to them, whatever but you are going to find that way. That's showing me that you are going to find a new approach. To begin with, you're not going to want to, you're not going to like it, but you're going to have to. You will have to, and the quicker that you do it, the easier life will become. You're going to lose your confidence as a couple because of these, but you're going to regain it again because, look, you've got the Wheel of Fortune that comes in once you're married and once you're a secure couple. You've got the Wheel of Fortune comes in. It's going to put closure on this nonsense. It's absolute nonsense. It really is. They've got no business butting into this at all. They don't own it. They've got nothing to do with it. But you've got the Wheel of Fortune. That's going to be a good fortune for you, new energy for you both, and closure on all the past. You're going to go into your marriage. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be new. It's going to be fresh, and you're going to have a nice life with everything that you need around you. We have the Knight of Pentacles reversed, which is about having a new approach and how it's important to have new approaches. You're going to have a whole new lease of life. You're going to have the Wheel of Fortune turn, and you're going to have to find a new way to deal with life, and it's going to be great. You're going to take away from the past what you've learnt together from the past. You're going to take it away and take it to a new place. You're going to escape. You've got the Eight of Cups, which is going to be nice. You're both going to walk away from these people, or you're going to emotionally shut them out. You're going to not have anything to do with. You're going to have a lifestyle change. You're going to have personal development. They're going to teach you a lot. You're going to learn how to deal with people pretty quickly. You're going to have escapism together. That's a nice card to have together as a couple, because it means you go to each other to escape the rest of the world, and that's really good. So I have no doubt that you're going to have a nice marriage once these two shut up, basically, or once you learn to like not take it personally and just deal with it in a different way. So I'm going to have a look at what month you're going to meet and what month you're going to get married. So in this I have 2 months, like 2 Januaries, 2 Februaries written on like different bits of paper. So what month will they meet? So we have August. You're going to meet in August. You may already be with them. If you met your current partner in August, then they could be who you're going to be getting married to. You may want to grab a bit of pen, a bit of paper and a pen, so you can write this down, put it in an envelope, put it out of the way, and then on your wedding day, look at it. In the future, look at it and see how it's come true. Now, what month will they get married? September. You're going to get married in September. Now you may meet and know instantly they're the one and get married straight away. I don't think that's likely, but you may get married the year after or whatever. But you're going to meet in August, you're going to get married in September. Now we're looking at time frame from when you're watching this reading. What's the time frame that they're going to get married? Within 4 years. So within 4 years in September, you're going to get married. You're going to meet them in August. You may meet them in August before, 2 years before, 3 years before, whatever. But you're going to be getting married within 4 years of you watching this reading in September. Write it down, keep it, and look back on it. Now I'm going to have a look at their zodiac signs so we know what zodiac signs to look out for. We have a Cancer, and on the back we have imaginative. Cancerians can be a little bit clingy. So if they have got a psycho exes in the background, I don't like just total nightmare exes in the background. It may be because they're a Cancer and when they were with them, they were quite clingy with them. And then suddenly they decided they don't want to be with them anymore and they want to move on. And they've just been left feeling like quite emotional about it, because water signs can be quite emotional anyway, and Cancers can be quite clingy. They're really sweet, very charming, incredibly caring, but when they take their love away from someone, they don't get it. They kind of turn in a tailspin. And also if that's two family members or 2 close friends, they may be worrying that they're being taken advantage of. They're not, because you're meant to be together. So I'm going to have a look how you're going to meet or where you're going to meet. So let's have a look. We have at a social event. So go out. If you've been invited to anything, go out to it. If you get the opportunity to go anywhere, go. Especially if it's in August, go. You're going to meet at a social event. So if you're not very sociable at the moment, you need to be. Otherwise, the universe is going to struggle to bring them into your life. So I'm going to have a look at any letters that are important within your marriage, about who they are. So we have an M and an N. So write all this information down, put it in an envelope, tuck it away somewhere, and look at it at a later date and look back on it and come back and give me feedback. This video will still be here. This reading will still be here. Tell me how right I am. Or I may be wildly wrong, but I don't think so. So I think this is all the information that we can get for you today. Make sure you take note of it. Make sure that come back in the future and have a look and just refresh and, you know, see how it pans out. But you're really gonna come together and use each other to escape from the world, and you're both gonna put the past behind you. It's gonna be lovely. It's gonna be a really lovely marriage. It really is. Got tingles. I think it's gonna be quite magical, to be honest. You're going to learn a lot from each other. It's not going to be easy to begin with. I think you're going to have times when you're going to think, I'm going to walk away from this. I want to walk away from this. But you're not going to. The Wheel of Fortune is going to turn it, and it's going to turn out good. So I'm going to end the reading here. I'm going to wrap you in a bubble of protection so that the angels can take you safely on your way, and my angels can take me safely on my way, and just really close the energy that's been opened between us. Close it down. It's nice and secure. If you haven't already, then subscribe. Give me a thumbs up if this resonates with you in any way. You can check out my other videos. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you soon. Personal readings are available on my website, hopetarot-daily.co.uk.